Quad meeting concludes in the US, emphasis on peace and stability in the Indo-Pacific region, concerns raised over China's growing influence. Mankidia community receives habitat rights. Rights will enhance community protection. Odisha government grants habitat rights. India takes a major step, joins the International Big Cat Alliance, strengthening the protection of big cats. The Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change achieves 100-day target of 100 Nagar Vans, urban greening to get a boost, initiative launched under Nagar Van scheme. Researchers take a big step, artificial intelligence used in clean water production, experiment conducted in South Korea. Now let's explore these news stories in detail. Recently, the meeting of the Quad countries concluded in the United States of America. This meeting was held in Wilmington, Delaware, United States of America. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, US President Joe Biden, Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida participated in this meeting. Let us tell you that in this meeting of Quad, representatives of all four countries signed a memorandum of cooperation. The leaders also launched a joint Coast Guard mission. Apart from this, the Quad Cancer Moonshot Initiative was also launched in the meeting. The aim of this initiative is to reduce the risk of cervical cancer in the Indo-Pacific. According to the WHO, cervical cancer can be prevented if detected in time and proper treatment is given. Cervical cancer is the fourth most common cause of cancer in women worldwide. It is noteworthy that the Quad Fellowship Initiative was also launched in the meeting. This fund will sponsor master's and doctoral students to study science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in the United States of America. It will be managed by the Institute of International Education, a global non-profit organization. For information, let us tell you that Quad, that is Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, is an informal strategic forum. It includes four countries: India, United States of America, Australia, and Japan. Its objective is to promote regional security, economic development, and mutual cooperation. Recently, Indian Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar met the foreign ministers of G4 countries on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly meeting in New York. It is noteworthy that S. Jaishankar is on an official visit to the United States of America to attend the 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly. Let us tell you that India, Brazil, Germany, and Japan are included in the G4 countries. In this meeting of the foreign ministers of the G4 countries, the demand for reforms in the United Nations Security Council was emphasized. The G4 countries believe that the Security Council should be more inclusive and reflect contemporary geopolitics realities. It is noteworthy that the G4 countries have long been advocating reforms in the structure of the United Nations, especially in the Security Council. In fact, the G4 countries believe that developing countries and emerging powers should get adequate representation in it. The United Nations Security Council is a major organ of the United Nations whose main objective is to maintain global peace and security. The UNSC performs important functions such as resolving international disputes, approving peacekeeping missions, and imposing sanctions. It has 15 members, including 5 permanent members and 10 non-permanent members. Its permanent members include the United States of America, Russia, China, France, and the United Kingdom. Permanent members have veto power, able to block any proposal. Recently, Mankidia community formally given habitat rights over forest in Odisha. The community was the 6th particularly vulnerable tribal group to get this right. This is the second PVTG to get habitat rights in the state of Odisha, while Podi Bhuyan was the first PVTG to get this right. It is noteworthy that the Mankidia community has been given habitat rights under the Forest Rights Act 2006. Let us tell you that the Mankidia community is an Austro-Asian community. They mainly depend on forest. This community is considered to be a semi-nomadic section of the Birhor tribe. They are primarily a food gathering and hunting community. At the same time, this community is also known for the traditional skills of making ropes, trapping and eating monkeys. They usually speak a language related to the Munda language, while some of them also speak Odia. This community is found in Odisha, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh and West Bengal. For information, let us tell you that the objective of the Forest Rights Act 2006 is to recognize and protect the rights of tribals and other traditional forest dwellers in India. This act was passed by the Government of India in December 2006. Recently, Indian astronomers have mapped the speed of rotation of the Sun using 100 years of data from the Kodaikanal Observatory. This study provides a deeper understanding of the inner workings of the Sun, which helps in understanding the internal structure of the Sun. The research revealed that different parts of the Sun rotate at different speeds. For example, the equator completes a full rotation in about 25 days, while the pole takes about 35 days. This differential rotation plays a key role in driving the Sun's magnetic activity, leading to events like solar storms, which affect technology on the Earth. Let us tell you that Kodaikanal Observatory is a major astronomy research institute of India established in 1899. It is operated by the Indian Institute of Astrophysics. It is located in the state of Tamil Nadu and conducts research on the Sun, Moon, and other celestial bodies. It is equipped with a variety of telescopes and instruments which help astronomers in long-term data collection and study. Recently, researchers at the Korea Institute of Science and Technology in South Korea, led by Dr. Sun Moon, have used artificial intelligence to produce clean water. This AI model demonstrated impressive accuracy in predicting the concentration of key ions such as sodium, potassium, calcium, and chloride. Let us tell you that the researchers have created a random forest model using machine learning. It is more efficient at measuring ion concentrations in water than existing sensors. It is noteworthy that AI is a technology that gives machines and computers the ability to think, understand, and take decisions like humans. It performs tasks using data and algorithms. AI is being widely used in areas like medicine, education, industry, transportation, and finance. If we talk about the global water crisis, the world is facing water shortage due to climate change and population growth. Around 2.2 billion people around the world do not have access to safe, managed drinking water. About half of the global population faces severe water crisis at same point every year. In such a situation, such innovations can be a good solution to serious problems like drinking water. According to a recent study, active volcanoes existed on the moon even 120 million years ago. This analysis, published in the journal Science, is based on glass beads found on the surface of the moon. Let us tell you that these glass beads are formed due to events like volcanic activity or rocks from space hitting the surface of the moon. According to this study, volcanoes existed on the moon a long time ago. It is noteworthy that these findings are based on sulfur isotope analysis of samples brought by China's Chang'e 5 mission. In volcanic eruptions, magma throws pieces of lava from the surface of the moon. These pieces cool down quickly and take the form of beads. It is noteworthy that the volcanic activity of the moon has also provided information about its atmospheric conditions and tectonic activity. Talking about the Chang'e 5 mission, this is the 5th lunar exploration mission of the Chinese Lunar Exploration Program. However, this is China's first lunar sample return mission. It was successfully launched in the year 2020 with the help of Long March 5 rocket. Let us tell you that it was launched to bring samples of rocks and debris from the surface of the moon. Recently, the Indian Cancer Genome Atlas has launched India's first cancer Multi-Omics data portal. This portal will provide open access to the medical data of Indian cancer patients. The aim of this portal is to transform cancer research and treatment for the Indian population. This portal has many features. It is India's first cancer multi-omics data portal that will provide detailed multi-omics data including genomic and proteomic information for cancer patients. This portal is based on the internationally recognized C-Bio portal, which will ensure seamless integration with global cancer research efforts. Let us tell you that C-Bio portal is an international portal that provides visualization and analysis of large-scale data sets for cancer genomics. It is noteworthy that cancer is a disease in which some cells of the body grow uncontrollably and spread to other parts of the body. According to a report by International Agency for Research on Cancer, lung cancer and female breast cancer are the most common cancers worldwide. World Cancer Day is celebrated every year on 4th February. The theme of World Cancer Day for the year 2024 is Close the Care Gap. Recently, India has formally become a member of IBCA, that is International Big Cat Alliance. By this, India has ensured its participation in this important global initiative. Nicaragua, Eswatini and Somalia have also formally joined the alliance along with India. This alliance is dedicated to the protection and conservation of big cats worldwide. Let us tell you that the International Big Cat Alliance was launched by Prime Minister of India in the year 2023. It is a multi-country and multi-agency alliance of 96 big cat range countries and non-range countries. The purpose of this initiative is to protect 7 big cats and their habitats. It consists of an assembly of members, a standing committee and a secretariat with its headquarters in India. It is worth noting that the 7 big cats include tiger, lion, leopard, snow leopard, cheetah, puma and jaguar. 5 of these cats are tiger, lion, leopard, snow leopard and cheetah are found in India. India has initiated projects like Project Lion and Project Cheetah and Cheetah Reintroduction for the conservation of these species. Let us inform you that big cats are those wild cats which generally belong to the Panthera genus. Recently, the Supreme Court sought a report from the Commission for Air Quality Management on incidents of stubble burning and action taken against these occurrences. Let us tell you that the Commission for Air Quality Management is a statutory body. It has been established under Commission for Air Quality Management Act 2021. It has been formed to deal with the rising air pollution. Its purpose is to reduce air pollution in Delhi, NCR and neighboring states and provide clean air to the people. It also works for the prevention and control of air pollution in the areas. The commission is headed by a government official of the rank of the secretary or chief secretary level. His tenure will be 3 years or till he attains the age of 70 years. It includes members from several ministries as well as representatives of stakeholder states. At the same time, it issues instructions to the state governments on issues related to air pollution. Recently, the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change under the Nagar Van Yojana achieved the 100-day target of 100 Nagar Vans. In fact, during the first 100 days of the government, 100 city forests were to be approved among the activities proposed under the Nagar Van Yojana. This target was achieved through the collective efforts of the central and state union territory governments, and within 100 days, 111 city forests have been approved. It is noteworthy that these 111 Nagar Vans are spread across 6 states and 1 union territory of the country. Let us tell you that the Nagar Van Yojana was started in the year 2020. Its purpose is to promote urban greenery. It also aims to improve the quality of life and increase social cohesion in cities. These Nagar Vans will not only be vital environmental resources but also be a space for recreation, environment education, biodiversity conservation and a tool for adaptation towards climate change, making the cities climate resilient. Under this scheme, financial assistance of Rs 4 lakh per hectare is provided for the creation and maintenance of urban forest. So that's all for now in this bulletin. After the news, let's take a quick look at 5 questions related to the bulletin. Questions based on today's bulletin are: first question is, consider the following statements regarding the Quad. 1. It is a military alliance. 2. Its first official meeting was held in 2017. 3. Its objective is to promote peace and stability in the Indo-Pacific region. How many of the above statements is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none of the above. Next question, consider the following statements regarding the Mankidia community. 1. It is an Austro-Asiatic community. 2. It is considered a semi-nomadic subgroup of the Birhor tribe. 3. They are found in Odisha, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh and West Bengal. How many of the above statements is or are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none of the above? Next question. Consider the following statements regarding the Kodaikanal Observatory. 1. It was established in 1889. 2. It is one of India's major astronomical research institutes. 3. It is located in Tamil Nadu and conducts research on the sun, moon, and other celestial bodies. How many of the above statements is or are incorrect? Only one, only two, all three, or none of the above? Next question. Consider the following statements regarding the Chang'e E5 mission. 1. It is China's 5th lunar exploration mission. 2. It was launched in 2020. 3. Its objective was to examine the surface rocks of the moon. How many of the above statements is or are correct? Only one, only two, all three, or none of the above? Last question. Consider the following statements regarding cancer. 1. It is a disease caused by the abnormal growth of cells. 2. It is a contagious disease that can spread from one person to another. 3. Chemotherapy is used in its treatment. How many of the above statements is or are incorrect? Only one, only two, all three, or none of the above? Recently, Air Marshal Amar Singh has been appointed as the next Chief of the Indian Air Force. He is currently serving as the Vice Chief of the Air Force. Amar Singh will take charge as the Chief of the Air Force from 30th September. He will succeed the outgoing Air Chief Marshal Vivek Ram Chaudhary. Air Marshal Amar Singh is a qualified flying instructor and an experimental test pilot. He has over 5,000 hours of flying experience on various fixed and rotary wing aircraft. Recently, Riya Singha won the title of Miss India Universe 2024. She will now represent India at the Global Miss Universe 2024 competition. The Miss Universe contest is an annual international beauty pageant run by the Thailand and Mexico-based Miss Universe organization. The current Miss Universe is Nicaragua's Shenis Palacios. The title Miss Universe was first used in 1926 by the international pageant of Polity. However, the current Miss Universe competition was established in 1952. According to the latest annual periodic labor force survey report, India's annual unemployment rate stood at 3.2% in 2023-24. It is notable that India's unemployment rate was also 3.2% in 2022-23. This is the first time since the inception of the PLFS series that the headline unemployment rate has not decreased year on year. The annual periodic labor force survey was first launched in 2017-18. Recently, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman attended the 9th annual meeting of the Board of Governors of the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank. She participated as India's governor to the AIIB. Notably, India is the second largest shareholder in this bank. The meeting was held in Samarkand, Uzbekistan. As a multilateral development bank, the AIIB focuses on fostering sustainable infrastructure development and investment in infrastructure and other productive sectors across Asia. Recently, Harini Amarasuriya has taken the oath as the new Prime Minister of Sri Lanka. She is the 16th Prime Minister of Sri Lanka and the third woman to hold this position. It is noteworthy that she is part of the National People's Power political party coalition. Before entering politics, she was a university lecturer and a social activist. Her academic background includes sociology, anthropology, and development studies. Notably, Amarasuriya has become the first woman Prime Minister of Sri Lanka in the past 25 years. Recently, Asia Power Index 2024 has been released. According to the index, India has surpassed Japan to become the third most powerful country in Asia, while the United States ranks first and China second. It is noteworthy that the Asia Power Index was launched in 2018 by the Lowy Institute. It measures the resources and influence of countries to rank their relative power in Asia and reflects the current distribution of power. This index ranks 27 countries and regions based on their ability to shape their external environment. Recently, the Indian Army has inducted 100 mules, that is multi-utility legged equipment for use in forward areas, especially in high altitude regions. These robots are capable of operating in extreme climates ranging from -40 to +55 degrees Celsius. They can also climb steep hills and have the capacity to carry loads of up to 15 kilograms. It is noteworthy that the multi-utility legged equipment is a fast operating ground robot designed for all weather conditions. It employs electro-optics and infrared technology, enabling it to easily identify objects. Recently, the Ministry of Textiles unveiled a commemorative coin on the occasion of the Platinum Jubilee of the Central Silk Board in Mysuru. The Central Silk Board is a statutory body established under an Act of Parliament in 1948. It operates under the Ministry of Textiles and plays a significant role in the development of India's silk industry. It advises the Government of India on all matters related to silk production and the silk industry. Its headquarters is located in Bengaluru. For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.